it's time for the Super Mario Galaxy 2 review for the Wii. This game is the follow-up to the original Galaxy from 2007, which scored very high scores universally. However, what else could Nintendo do with this masterpiece? I personally didn't play the original, but wanted to play the second as soon as I heard about it, and here's what I thought about it. Story and basics. If you don't expect what's coming, then you've never played a Mario game. In this installment, Mario is invited to Peach's castle to watch the falling stars. But when he gets there, surprisingly, Bowser, now planet-sized, has taken Peach and flies off into space. He finds Luma, who takes him to his friend Lubba's ship, who agrees that if Mario will find stars to power his ship, Mario can stay and use it freely. It then transforms into his giant head, turning into a spaceship. Thus begins Mario's adventure to save Princess Peach. This isn't anything really new like Super Mario Sunshine did, but it is a nice story, and basically has no flaws. So I give the story a 5 out of 5. Graphics and presentation. I've said this with my past 2 Wii reviews, but this game improves on the little flaws in visuals the original Galaxy left us with, and made this game one of the top contenders for the Wii's best graphics performance. I truly love these visuals. They show a wide range of feeling from the happy bright colors of the cloudy court galaxy to the dark feeling from Bowser's gravity generator. The cartoony feel of Mario games is fully shown in this game, even with a little more detail than its predecessor. I also was completely in love with the soundtrack. This is Nintendo's first fully orchestrated game, and from the first tune, I fell in love with it. Just like the colors and the graphics, the music shows every emotion you can think of, and the orchestra and composer did it perfectly. That's why graphics and presentation earns a 5. Controls. I was a little skeptical of the controls at first. This was my first 3D Mario platformer, so I wondered how Nintendo would make everything work out, but I was pleasantly surprised with how well it worked. You move around with the nunchuck's analog stick, use A to jump, B to shoot star bits, and C and Z to do special jumps like long distance jumps. The pointer is again used to quickly pick up star bits, and shaking the Wii remote again gives a spin move, which helps when in a tight jam when almost reaching a platform. They also took the controls from the last game, which were perfect, and preserved them well. It overall deserves a 5 out of 5. Gameplay and features. This game works very well in trying to keep you coming back for more, and it gives you enough to do just that. You do what every Mario platformer does. Move Mario across a set level to get to the end, in this case finding a star. Along the way, you use special power-ups and have to defeat your enemies using your surroundings or using that good old pounding on their head. I always loved the set goal, but also openness to do anything that Mario games always had, and it was here as well. There are 6 worlds with 7 galaxies in each, the final galaxy being the boss galaxy for that world. The number of stars each galaxy had varied, and many times you'd have to return to a galaxy to see it change and be able to discover a new star. There are also comet medals to collect in each galaxy, which have comets fly by randomly and make a new challenge on that galaxy accessible. This can be from a whole morphed environment to a time trial to beat a previous galaxy in certain time limit. These are more difficult, but are very rewarding, and each gives a new star. There are 120 stars overall, but it doesn't stop there. There are 7 more galaxies to discover after the main game in an extra world. Also, in every galaxy in the game, you get to play as Luigi, giving you, after completing the game, the power to get 120 more green stars. This gives you more than 50 hours of gameplay alone, making replayability very compelling and doesn't just pump up the difficulty like most games do. It gives you a fresh look at your past locales, but just because difficulty isn't a factor in replay doesn't mean it's not hard. This game takes a lot of skill and may seem easier to Mario veterans or true gamers, but anyone can still beat it. Also welcome are the new and old suits. The Bee and Fire suits make a return, while the Cloud and Boulder suits bring a fresh, fun feeling to this game. Also included is Yoshi in some levels. You can ride him and eat most enemies. You also have power-ups like super speed, lighting invisible paths, and blowing up like a blimp. There's also a 2-player mode where someone can become Luma and pick up star bits and bring coins to you. They also can stun an enemy, so it's easier to get by them. I find all this flawless, so it gets a 5 out of 5. The verdict. If you've read my review or any other review for this game, you'll know it's a great game. Beautiful music, breathtaking graphics, mass replayability, Perfect controls and the varied suits and basically the whole game in general make it incredibly fun and addicting to play. If I had one complaint, it would be to give a fresh story like Super Mario Sunshine gave us. But other than that, this game is a must-have for anyone who owns a Wii, and a no-brainer for Mario fans. Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the Wii gets an overall average of 5 out of 5, the Dragoon Review seal of approval, the title of perfect, and the way to play of a buy. I say that, just like almost all other first-party franchises titles for the Wii, this game is one of the series' best. If you own a Wii, I'm telling you now to go and get this game, because it'll be one of the best $50 you'll ever spend.